Imagine living in a cold, dark cage with no family and no hope. Millions of dogs around the U.S. face this situation for most of their lives. The only person that can help these scared and lonely animals is you. You should adopt a dog because shelters are not forever homes, and dogs have a lot of benefits for you and your family.
We are all dog owners, which is why today we are going to talk about animal shelters, how to adopt a dog, and the benefits of owning a dog. Now that you know our community issue, Jenna is going to tell you about animal shelters.
Not all shelters are bad. Some have good living conditions. They're owned by professionals, and the animals are well taken care of. However, these shelters are not the majority. Some shelters euthanize animals when they are unlikely to be adopted, too sick to get better, or have been at the shelter for too long without being adopted. Just think, if someone would have gone to the shelter and chosen that dog, the dog would not have had to been put down. It only takes one person to save a dog's life. According to a 2016 ASPCA article, 31% of dogs that enter shelters are euthanized. That means that every one dog out of 3 that enters a shelter is put down. Other shelters have a no-kill policy, which seems like it would be better, but it's usually much worse. Shelters that have a no-kill policy don't turn away animals and often end up getting overcrowded. Other no-kill shelters have wait lists for animals to get in, and make owners pay a surrender fee for them to take their animals. In a 2016 article by PETA, many shelters have animals shut into small cages for long periods of time, which causes dogs to become aggressive, withdrawn, and depressed, which makes them even less likely to be adopted by someone like you. These dogs rarely get physical exercise, vet care, or even a chance to be outside. The only thing that these dogs want is to be in a safe and warm home where they are loved. The person that could provide this home for a dog is you. As I mentioned before, 31% of dogs that enter shelters are euthanized. On the upside, 35% of dogs are adopted. That means that the number of dogs getting adopted and the number getting euthanized are about the same. What we want is the number of dogs that are getting adopted to be much higher. Statistics show that owned dogs live much longer and healthier lives. All that needs to happen is for people like you to go to a shelter and adopt a dog. Now that I've talked to you about animal shelters and their poor living conditions, Nico will tell you how easy it is to adopt a dog.
Now I know some of you may be thinking, why would I go to an animal shelter and adopt a dog instead of buying one from a breeder? Well, today I'm going to tell you about the benefits of buying a dog from an animal shelter. First, you're saving money, and let's be honest, what college student doesn't like to save money? And the money you do spend on the dog goes towards the dog's health. So the animal shelter will give them vaccinations, spay or neuter the dog, and place a microchip in them. The second reason you should buy a dog from a shelter is that unlike a pet store where you go and pick out the cutest puppy, you actually have a chance to bond with the dog first, so you can tell if your personalities match or not. The third reason is that most shelter dogs are already house trained. So say you go to class, you don't have to worry about coming back to your room or house and having to clean up a present that's left behind. Finally, you will have the sense of pride and joy that you were able to save the life of a dog. Now I'm going to tell you how easy it is to adopt a dog. So first, you find your closest animal shelter. For example, the closest one to NDSU is the Homeward Shelter, which is located just north of the Fargo Dome. I myself have been there twice, and their staff is extraordinary. They were very helpful, and you could tell they were really passionate when it came to saving animals' lives and relocating them to better homes. So once you find the shelter, it's really simple. You go there, meet all the dogs, find the one that you think is for you, and then all you have to do is fill out some paperwork and pay a small fee, and then you're on your way with your new best friend. So I just told you how easy it is to adopt a dog. Now Shelby will tell you the benefits of having a dog.
If everyone owned a dog, the world would be a better place. They make you laugh, they promote exercise, and owners receive health benefits from owning a dog. Did you know that owning a dog can reduce stress? Owning a dog promotes exercise. For example, taking dogs on walks, runs, or even playing outside is a great way to be active. I've owned my puppy for about 4 months, and since then, I am always in a good mood. He's funny, cute, and he's a great running partner. In the 2014 book by Seward, running releases endorphins and flushes cortisol, which can rid your body of stress and make you happy. Stress affects everyone's happiness. Stress is no fun, which is why you all deserve a stress diminishing dog. Some of the effects of stress include headaches, fatigue, depression, insomnia, and nightmares, according to the 2012 article by Hellquist and Cohen. Gross. No one wants that in their life. So do yourself a favor and adopt a dog. It could save you from unwanted stress. Now, one of the most important things to us people is our health. Dogs better our health. According to the 2011 Harvard Health article by Junjin McDonald, pets have been known to lower blood pressure, improve recovery after heart disease, and improve psychological well-being and self-esteem. These facts prove that if everyone had a dog, the world would be such an amazing place, with stress-free, healthy humans and dogs that are happy and surrounded with family. Take it from me, a first-time dog owner. Your life will gain optimism, meaning, and fun. If you want to feel good about your body, gain self-esteem, and a great friend, listen to our message today. You will not regret saving a life. You may think of yourself as a new pet owner, but we will think of you as a hero. We hope this has helped you realize why you should adopt a dog.
You should adopt a dog because shelters are not forever homes. Also, dogs are not only good companions, but can also benefit you and your family. Today, us dog owners told you a little bit about shelters, how adopting a dog will help problems in shelters, and how a dog can greatly benefit your life.
Now it's your turn to go and adopt a dog. But if you don't have adequate living conditions, we challenge you to encourage one of your friends or family members to go and adopt a dog. There's a scared, lonely dog waiting in a shelter for you to come and rescue them.